Hey! Welcome to the Black Hot Girls Talk Show! Woo-woo! Hey y'all! Sex Talk Part 2! Hey! Girl, man. Okay.
She must have forgot that her ass was all in that.
Yes.
Having drinking.
Okay.
I needed a little motivation.
We do not own the copyrights to this song, by the way.
Right, we do not own the copyrights to this song for Facebook purposes.
Yeah, that's for Facebook.
Yes.
YouTube ain't gonna do the bullshit
As well. Okay. Welcome to our lovely show. Welcome to the Black Hot Girls Talk Show. We are speaking to our lovely women. Men are also welcome to listen in. Women's sexual health.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. It's not a dirty word, FYI, if you did not know. It's not a dirty word.
Yeah. It's not a dirty word. Sexual
Right.
Women's sexual health. She says it's not a dirty word.
Right. We have our special guest, Nikki.
Hi.
Nikki.
Good evening.
Yes.
Good morning.
How are you? Viewers.
Hello,
Yes.
everyone. Hello,
Everybody
everyone.
say hi to Nikki.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Facebook family. Hi, YouTube family.
Yes.
I thank these ladies for having me here. First and foremost, always thanks and
We're trying to get
gracious
together. We're trying to
for
get together.
the invite. And again, my name is Nikki Peterson Jackson, and I have been in this pure romance business side for the past will be 5 years come February, so I know a little bit about enough to let y'all know what's up. But I was a consumer and a customer for probably about 6 years prior to that. So I've known about Pure Romance for a long time. Pure Romance has been around for over 25 years. And these are some awesome products that are amazing for the ladies. We got some awesome stuff for guys as well. And I'm just here to do what the founder said we're going to do. I'm here to empower, educate, and entertain women about their sexual health and wellness. Hashtag sexual health is not a dirty word. It is not a dirty word. We are here to take care of our bodies and empower ourselves. So let's take our power back, and we're going to jump in it.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. And so, Nikki, what, one thing that we've done in our group here, guys, in our Facebook discussion group, when you've joined in, one of the major things that we had was about how to communicate to our partner, right? If their sex isn't up to par for our own standards, in other words. I ain't gonna say, but the post was like if it was horrible.
I left my comment on there. Hey, it's easy to have a conversation. You just gotta, hey, babe, listen, let's talk about something. I feel like that's the best way to go. Don't beat around the bush, because if you beat around the bush, you're not being 100% honest. Now, feelings do get hurt sometimes, but if how you do it, the approach is better than faking it until you can't take it no more, and then you go out and find somebody else. So I feel like no beating around the bush. Have an honest conversation. It is hot.
Church fan.
Oh my gosh,
I
think she gave me something that made me hot.
She gave us something.
I gave them some pheromones.
She gave us some pheromone, and I am feeling it right now.
Your body, girl.
Oh my gosh.
I'm about to snatch this wig up off my
FYI, it was already a little warm in here. Not the basic instinct. It's just the topic that we are discussing today.
It was already hot in here. Don't be trying to blame her.
Don't blame the products, but it is.
Listen, from past episodes, y'all have heard Shay and everybody say that my house is freezing. It is an ice box.
Burr.
Today, it is hot.
It's Georgia bipolar weather. Then
Oh
you
my
had in some
God.
libations, didn't you? In a
Oh,
good
let me
way.
show the viewers what this is, you guys. This was a pheromone
Here.
here.
Pheromones, basic instinct.
Basic instinct.
It is awesome. It is amazing.
She gave us a dab on our wrist about 5 minutes ago.
Yes.
And
yes.
It's supposed to
it smells
help with
great.
your sex scent. It's to help emit your sex scent, because that's what pheromones are. Pheromones are pretty much the hormone that your body naturally gives off. So I'm here to just amp it up.
So
That's
does
what
it like let a sound off to men and be like, ooh, girl, I smell you when you walk by?
No, it let a smell off. And it ain't gonna make no sound. It's gonna let off a smell.
It lets the smell off to.
Let them know, ooh, you smell good.
Okay.
Okay, what you got on?
I call it like a calming effect. Pheromones help calm people who come within your radius because it's something about that scent. Especially when you're adding on more, because the older you get, the less your body actually produces. So that's why these products are awesome. Our bath products actually have pheromones in a few of our bath products. And of course this our concentrated one that's in an oil in a roller ball is amazing. So, you know, let's start layering on the flavor now. The more you can emit off, you ain't got to worry about emitting off any pheromones when you get old, because by then either you got whoever you
didn't
want.
wait when we get old?
Your body just doesn't produce as much.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Your body don't, because it's a hormone that your body naturally produces that is to attract the opposite sex. So you know, like for some reason, a sweaty guy, it depends on how you feeling and how you catch them. It's like, ooh, who that? It's something about it. It's because something, I don't know what it is with they sweat glands, because sweat ain't cute, but it depends on the context in which the sweat didn't happen, and if they pheromones is just on 100 and they testosterone is on high, we come lurking. We come lurking. Same thing, because especially when you're on, let's say if it's that time of the month for the ladies, your hormones are all over the place. Your hormones levels are probably on an all-time high.
Right.
So put on some of that and just see what happens. You know, because it seems like when we're on our cycle, that's when we're the most horny.
Yeah, right.
This is true.
Yes.
Right. And in the end,
Right.
Like 3
So
days.
very
your
horny.
pheromone level probably is higher as well.
Right.
Just add on some more. Go out, go meet somebody if you're looking for him or her. I don't judge right
Listen,
here.
y'all, my
This
pheromone
this
level
fluid
is up
thing.
right now.
Look at her. See?
I need that chick. Let me see that chick.
She hot.
She hot.
She hot under the collar.
She is stupid. Look, this girl. See, I don't know why. I don't know why, Lord. It's Sunday too. It's
I
Sunday.
ain't got girl.
Hallelujah. No, okay. Look.
Listen.
So, communicating with your partner. So,
Yes.
you know, if he ain't laying it down right,
Or she.
not being biased, if she's not laying it down right, what's the proper way? How do we go about that?
So you can go. It depends on your personality. Everyone doesn't have that bold personality such as Miss Lola or myself. Because some people can't say, "Look, babe, we need to talk." It is how you approach the situation, because that is a delicate situation. It's especially if you're married, because I am married.
Woo.
So if it's a boyfriend or whatever, or a girlfriend, you may be more, you ain't doing it right. But if you're in a serious relationship, or a serious long-term committed relationship, or even in a marriage, how you communicate is highly important. So if you aren't able to, in a loving way, say, "Sweetheart, babe, let's sit down, let's talk. I want to talk to you about something. This is what I'm having an issue with," or "I'm not climaxing," or "I may need more of this, I may need more of that." If that is difficult for you, because we know as women, especially women of a certain age, over 30, that sex is a taboo topic that we did not talk about like that when we were younger. We did more exploring and figuring things out on our own. So mama and daddy didn't teach us. We learned by ourselves with our friends about a lot of this stuff. Right?
Or they porno stash.
Or
Right.
porn.com or
Yeah,
Pornhub.
booty talk, everybody know, classic.
Or after 12 o'clock, the way
all
they-
that, all of it. TV.
Right.
So, I don't have the box, but this set of cards for Facebook and for YouTube, if you aren't able to have that conversation and say, "Hey, babe, I want to talk to you," then you can buy some cards like this. We have some cards called Date Night and Date Night 2. Date Night 2 is a little more raunchy, but still, Date Night, with these Date Night cards, there's a set of cards in them called Pillow Talk. Facebook can see it a little better. Thanks, YouTube. Where it's just some questions. Just say, "Hey, babe, sit down. I want to play a little game." You know, do it in the bed. Actually, get in the bed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be dressed comfortably because you never know what can go from the conversation.
You could be packing your bags to go or getting ready for
Or,
round one.
right. Or you be getting ready for round one. Either way it go. Either y'all just gonna have the conversation and then they gonna pop off and y'all gonna have the conversation, get hot and bothered. And
Hot and bothered. That's
There
that old
it
school
is.
term.
Hot and
Hot and
bothered.
bothered.
Without me telling my age. So just like this card says, where's your favorite place to have sex? And that way you can just spark the conversation. It's a whole bunch of questions. It's some ask me cards. It's some tell me what you think cards where you can kind of gauge where they are. So if you may be a little more on the naughty side, you know, more into BDSM and all of that stuff, or you may be a little more conservative.
I
things,
Pointed
it's
to me?
literally just a conversation. Sleeping in the buff. What do you feel about that? Body piercings, erotic novels, sex in the elevator, daytime sex. Because some people actually truly believe sex is only meant for the nighttime.
Yeah,
I don't care what time of day it is.
care what time
It
it
is.
is.
You're going to get it in when you feel like
I think that even though any time is the best time, but when you wake up first thing in the morning, oh my gosh. That morning when you woke
Morning
up.
wood.
Listen. That thing make the coochie cat go. Ooh,
Coochie cat.
Coochie
Right.
cat.
Talking during sex.
So, you know, these cards, they have just a lot of just stuff. You know, the tell me cards is kind of just to open up the conversation. Just like this one says strip poker, aphrodisiacs, making out in the car, because some people don't like PDA. Some people do. Sometimes I look at folks like,
Do you?
I'm cool with PDA, but not that over aggressive, like y'all
You
licking
need a
tongues,
room.
like
Yeah,
y'all
like
need
that.
a room because y'all about to jump off. Because I highly believe kiss and leave the baby. So,
So you believe in PDA?
Oh, I fucked somebody in the car real quick. Well, on top of the car hood.
I think that one was in here.
Or
Sex
in the park after dark.
Yeah, making out in the car. It doesn't matter. Love notes, handcuffs, bubble baths, anal sex. Hey, what is
Hey,
your
get at her. Hand it to her. Hand it to her. So she can hold the card.
Talk about it. Hold your card. We're going to
Hold
talk
it.
about it. We're
We'll
going to
talk
talk
about
about
that
it.
later.
I don't want to
Right,
talk
we're
about
gonna talk about that
anything.
later.
PDA? You know what I'm saying?
talk
Like
about
these
it.
cards are in here. These topics are in here because even some people don't believe in sleeping naked. You just never know. So that these are just different ways for you to get to know your partner on a different level.
Right.
You know, because it may be y'all didn't talk about it and y'all may eventually become sexually compatible. It could be you the biggest freak and they ain't, and you might at least bring them to your freak
Halfway.
level somewhat,
Right.
halfway
Right.
to where you can
Okay.
at least enjoy the act of sex with your partner.
Okay.
So,
And that's
or
what I-
intimacy, the act of intimacy with your partner.
And I think that a lot of us, male and female, make the mistake when we get in a relationship is that we just adapt to how the other person is. We don't talk about what we like, what we dislike. And a lot of us
Right.
females could be more dominant with, you know, depending on the type of guy that we're dealing with. So we just expect them to
Especially if
just
you
deal
Scorpio.
with how we are.
Right.
And not knowing that they may not like one thing. They may not like another thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. may only
Tidbit,
like
tidbit,
this
quick little
one.
tidbit.
Uh-huh.
You both are Scorpios.
Right.
Your boyfriend's a Taurus. Her husband's a Taurus.
Mhm.
I told let y'all know that. My boyfriend's a Capricorn. So they're all earth signs. So Scorpio in the earth sign aspect. How is it for men of earth, right? Are they sensual?
When we speak as far as for my boyfriend is very sensual.
Okay.
Do I think that he is as sexual as I am?
You're Scorpio.
No.
Yeah.
However, do I feel like I have brought him a little over to my side? Yes.
Open them up. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
it takes steps. I can't just lay it on him thick
Okay.
because it'd be too much.
Right.
But
Okay.
yeah, it'll be too much just at one time. Like, you know, he'd be
You
like,
can't go
this
balls to
fucking-
the wall every
He
time.
be like,
You gotta give him a little bit at a time. A little bit at a
just
time.
doses at a time. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't just do it all because I know how he is, so I know that I just can't be like wham bam, throw it open, everything
Now
like
do me, baby.
full full
I think the only
full thick layer of freak on him because it'll be at one time.
You said
It'll
a
be
full
a full layer of freak on him at one time. It'll be too much. I gotta
we talking
dish
about
doses.
sex, y'all. If y'all got questions, ask your
doses.
questions. We got a sex specialist, Pure Romance consultant here. Ask questions because she can answer. We can answer. I think I've had one of those. I could throw it on I can honestly my best sexual experience was with the Gemini. I can't even front
Because it's 2 women in there.
And I've always said it takes 2 more people to handle me. It takes 2 or more. I feel like it's gonna take 2 or 3 more people to handle me. And I feel like with a Gemini, their split or their triple personality has definitely, I've been able to be my natural, freaky, nasty self, and there are no limits, no boundaries. Like, I think I'm very sexually compatible with a Gemini.
Now, not saying that there's any limits as far as sexually with my partner, right? Mm-hmm. Just saying that maybe certain things I may want to do
may freak them out.
I have to kind of just like, I have to ease that in.
Give her that card. Where your card?
I got it.
Card.
This card.
Card that she got. What that card? It's probably that one.
Listen.
I just gotta ease him into certain things. But being nasty, he's nasty in his own nature.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Are you in a relationship,
we're both
Jess?
compatible in right now. You know what I'm saying? We're both compatible sexually.
Okay.
But I just think that I'm a little bit more, so I have to like put doses on him. I can't just put it in my butt, put it in my head, put it in my gut, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can jump in the group to pull it up to you and answer it.
So, knowing your body, how important is that, Nikki?
Highly. In the midst of the communication process, because it's some women I've encountered at some of our parties, because Pure Romance is a party company. A lot of the information that I give out is in the context and in the realms of a party. Women 18 and older, so I call that with our young ladies sex ed part 2, the real sex ed, and masturbation. Some women like, what I'm gonna do that for? I got a man. What I'm gonna do that for? I got somebody else. Honey, let me tell y'all, if you aren't willing and able to explore your own body, how can you expect someone else to?
Okay.
Even if you haven't had that conversation with your partner, and you never know where that level of intimacy can lead to. You could say, hey, babe, I want to explore me.
Touch on that one.
I want to explore me, and I want your help. So, help me explore me. Me touching, starting, finding your erogenous zones. Find out if nipple stimulation is what you like, if vaginal penetration is the main thing that you like, if you like to be kissed in particular places, find those sensitive spots, because you never know. Something about behind the knee. Tickle your man behind the knee. I'm saying a man in particular. Go tickle him behind his knee, see if he buckle. I'm trying to say, you just don't know. Behind the knee. Because you don't think to do that, because that's the part of intimacy. Where you're exploring each other's bodies.
Right. Okay.
The foreplay, just being intimate. Y'all aren't having the act of sex. You're just being intimate with one another. Okay. So you're able to explore and find out these things, because you just never know. He might like his nipple big, but you never took the time to bite it to know if he like it, and he ain't think he needed to tell you. So you know what I'm saying? It's explore.
Most men like their nipples.
A lot of men
some of them don't. Some lick their big. You know what I'm saying?
It just takes the right person, I guess, to do it. But not a lot of people would just be like, yeah, let me look at it.
Because some guys that don't like it, they have had an experience before where somebody was too rough or something like that. So it's just like, don't touch my nips.
My nips.
Right. So it's explore yourself. If you're confident enough to explore yourself by yourself, explore yourself. Because I really feel like, even if you have not had the take a mirror and look at your lady parts moment in your adult life, you don't know what it looked like, but somebody else know what it looked like. Baby girl, I bet if you to go get a mirror and get real with yourself, you need to be able to touch your own self, because it's in a different section. We're gonna talk about the why, but you just need to be able to touch your own self.
Right. So, ladies, if you're watching, go home. spread the legs, get
Go
a
look at
mirror
it.
or your camera, and just take a look at it. See what it's like. I can tell you because even I never knew what a vagina looked like. I never wanted to see what mine looked like until I started getting curious and learning new things. So I didn't want to know what mine looked like, but then I used to just have my toys and play with my shit all the time. But I'm like, I never knew what was coming out or what other people would see. Not other people, or what my significant other would
Other
see.
people.
would
Look,
see.
drink to that.
You know, so I literally would either take my phone or get a mirror, and I would, slant it so I can see, like, literally, I want to see the cream that's coming out. If I make myself squirt, I want to see what it looks like so I know what to look forward to if I'm dealing with somebody. I'm like, oh, you got that juice. Huh? You seen that? Yeah, so it is very important to be able to learn that because I never want,
So it was weird.
I didn't know the beauty of a vagina until I actually seen mine.
Okay. And all of them look different.
Right.
If
All
you're-
of them do.
Absolutely.
For everybody in the group, I will post it. I will post a picture. It's just a graphic that I came across, and no one vagina looks the same. So don't try to compare yours to somebody's that you've seen on a porn video or somewhere. Don't compare yours to theirs.
Right.
All of them look different.
Right.
Okay.
They look different.
Right.
So
I've seen
yours ain't broke. You only get one.
broken pussy.
Issa said.
Broken pussy.
It ain't broke. I feel Easter, but it ain't broke.
It ain't broke.
It's the only one you can get. You can't go get it chopped off and get another one put on like some booties. You know what I'm saying? But it's the whole thing. Explore yourself. Explore yourself because you may not like your ear lick, and he may just be licking on your ear all willy nilly, and you like no. And try not to be mean and you don't say nothing, but that's not where your erogenous zone is. He might need to hit that neck behind the ear. He right there.
Close.
But because
Close.
you just gotta it's communication. Just say I like that or I don't like that, or if you communication during the sex, talk to him.
Or even sometimes,
Lift
even
him,
if he's
touch
by
down.
the ear and you know that your spot is right under the
Behind
ear,
it,
just be
take
like,
his
baby,
head.
right here.
That spot.
You know what I'm
right
saying?
there.
Just guide him.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta be like, oh my God, not
Right.
there. Like, you offering me.
Like,
Don't do that.
Just touch me.
It's
You
gonna
just never
throw
do
the
it right, and then it's just downhill from there.
Right. So in a loving way,
Right.
you know, be able to don't have an issue with communicating
Back
what you
up.
like and
You
what
done
you
bold
don't
with
like.
this shit and bold. Back up.
You
Y'all know
what
I'm saying. Okay. Shit.
Communication, it is important. It
Okay.
is so important.
Okay.
So important.
So do you feel like self-confidence is important as well with being
Yes.
intimate?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You gotta love your body for somebody
You-
else to love your body.
If you ain't stood in the mirror naked,
Right.
yes,
Unfortunately,
again.
there's a lot of women who are not self-confident.
Right.
Let me tell you, thick girls, because it's some women who are on my plus size girls, thus and such as myself, baby. Let me tell you something. Especially if you got a man and you worried about, ooh, my stomach, my fupa, my
That nigga
this,
knew
my
what you had
that.
before
You know what I'm
goddamn
saying?
tried to take off
Like,
that shirt.
he know that extra. And these are conversations I've actually had with men. They don't care.
Right.
Let me give you a tidbit. Watch the 85 South Show. Carlos Miller gonna tell you every time. They don't care. They don't care. It's more of you who are putting off your insecurity on them that has you feeling away. If you confident in yourself, like literally, it's one of those strip yourself and get to know yourself naked. Literally, like I love that LMA song, Naked. Do you really know yourself? Like after you take off everything, all your scars, all the stretch marks, all the imperfections that you don't like about yourself, are you willing to look yourself in the mirror naked and love your body? I'm not altering nothing. And if I alter it, it's because I've exercised and worked out to get the results that I wanted. But it's because I want it, not because my husband or my partner wants me to be a particular way.
Right.
He gonna love me regardless. Just know if I lose his stomach, I'm gonna show all the way out.
Absolutely.
But that's not the end of there. I am, because
Absolutely.
I've been this thick all these 36 years of my life. I ain't never been a small person. Ever. Ain't never been skinny. So that'll be even a new venture for me. That would be the body that I have to get used to. But this one, I'm perfectly okay in this one. I pulls plenty. You know what I'm saying? It's being confident in your own self and know that with clothes on or off, somebody's still choosing, boo.
Right.
Somebody's still choosing.
Exactly.
So love you.
I think I had a conversation with my boyfriend about it. And he was like, a lot of guys. He says a lot of guys out here that love big women. It was like,
now they be slick hating. They ain't gonna tell they ain't gonna tell their homeboys they love them big girls.
Right.
But
they do though. They do. They in the building. They heavy.
Absolutely.
They heavy in the building.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, for real, this what's up.
The fluffy lover. Call them the fluffy lover.
Fluffy
The
lover.
fluffy
Fluffy
lover.
lover. Ain't that wrong?
There's a lot
We're
of guys out
having
there that like
some back fat. It's alright. Ain't nothing wrong with having the big booty. Little booties matter too.
We do
Big
matter.
thighs,
We
save
do.
lives all day. So do them smaller thighs. It don't matter. Thigh gap, all that. Even if you can keep it warm or it don't matter if it's AC. He don't care.
Yep.
He don't care.
Nice.
Love your
a
body.
man that is secure
Love your
and
body.
actually loves women
Nice.
will. He don't.
He gonna
care.
love all
He
of
gonna
it.
love
Like
all
they
of
say,
it.
they're talking about snacks. Ain't got no stretch marks. So in the chef world that I'm in every day, a grilled piece of chicken ain't done if you don't see them grill marks.
Exactly.
You looked at an oatmeal pie lately?
Exactly.
I'm
Zebra
just
cake
saying.
got lines on it.
I'm just saying, love them
So
stretch
true.
Got
marks.
swirls in
Yeah.
Them tiger marks. Don't nobody care but you. You the only one who care that much. You
Listen,
don't care.
skinny people got stretch marks too.
Yes,
So
we do.
If,
We
that-
do.
if the booty is real, it has stretch
It
marks
has
on it.
stretch
Know
marks
that.
on
And
it.
that's little booties too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Know that. Little booties got stretch marks. You know what I'm
just the
saying?
natural
So
skin.
be okay with your stretch marks. It just you may have some lighter ones on your stomach, some darker ones on your
I
thighs
have
and your
baby
hips.
marks. You
Don't
know?
nobody care. Well, love you. Love you because he love you or she love you. She don't care.
I
She
think
chose
it's
you.
time for some self hugs.
Y'all are
Love yourself.
Love you.
If you
Oh
love
my
yourself,
God.
give yourself a
Oh.
tender
She's like, I'm gonna drink to that
shot.
sweat. I love myself. Okay.
Listen,
No,
I'm
you.
finished. I have no more drink.
Okay,
There's no
good.
more drink.
That's good. That's good. You good. No more. Okay, so going to the next subject here. Importance of masturbation.
Let's talk about it.
Question.
I think I do it too much.
Is there a such thing as too much masturbation? Is there? Is there such thing, Nikki?
Well, I'm gonna say no.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say no. But I'm also gonna say no and yes. Now if you're single,
Take it back.
No, you can have both.
Nah.
Now if you're single, there is no such thing. There's no such thing. If you got somebody, that's that filler. That's that filler in.
Okay.
Because it's all about intimacy. Everybody craves that being intimate with someone.
Right.
Like I said, we don't discriminate whether your partner is male or female. And honestly, it's not. Because I'm sure a dude will jack off about 5 to 6 times a day and he don't care. Then still go get some.
Yep.
So does it really matter? No. It's different if it's impeding with your everyday function of life and you can't not do it without functioning. Like you got to go rub one out at work or whatever. That's when it's too much. That means you have a problem. But if you didn't have a rough day at work and that's what's going to calm you down.
We ain't gonna say no. We ain't gonna say no.
Do what you gotta do.
Somebody got a problem.
Do what you-
So you're
So,
right.
whew.
Listen. Listen.
While at work, at least you're on your break. Do you at least do it on your break?
This girl, look,
You do it after the staff meeting because they done pissed you off in the staff meeting.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. When you see me run to the bathroom with a little book bag,
she having a book bag and everything. What the hell you doing?
look, because it got the wipes and it got all that stuff in
Okay,
it. But
I
let me tell you
understand.
something, because there's sometimes that I sit at my desk and and I'm dead ass staring at the computer and I'm like, just staring at the computer like, all you hear is a freaking bzzz, just buzzing off like. Sometimes you need to because you never know. It be like, I don't know, my hormones be on different levels. And yeah, I'll be at work.
your job. Watch this, do they?
I'll be at work. Like sometimes I gotta get it off. I gotta get through my day. And I'm single, man.
That's it. I'm not judging. If you
And then
single, do
sometimes
what you gotta do.
if I'm on the phone and I'm on my way home from work and I'm talking to somebody somebody, whatever, I'd be like, yo, I'm in the car, you know, what's up? Let me see something. And, you know, maybe they may be in the shower and I just might be ready at that moment. I'm going to go ahead and just...
While you driving?
While I'm driving.
That's
It's
dangerous.
the adrenaline. It's the adrenaline. It's the rush. It's the rush. It's
About
not...
red
That's a
cow.
different level.
It gets me... It makes me... My vision clear. Like, it makes me... I feel like...
Until they cross.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's a whole other level.
It's another level. There's some people on that level.
She in the danger zone. Ain't
I'm
nobody
not
got time
judging.
for that.
So if you
I'm
went
not
out, we
judging
know
you.
you didn't came and then
You still happy.
It was a happy ending.
You had
Almost a
listen,
decade.
Happy ending.
in traffic.
said,
At least are you in traffic?
Back road.
You in creeping traffic?
I'm not gonna do it like while I'm driving like 65 miles per hour.
Okay.
But
She's talking about in traffic.
Creeping traffic.
maybe like 20 or 35
Listen,
miles.
if
But
it's
not
creeping
like,
traffic, I got a product for that.
Oh, you got a product for that?
Got a
Oh, okay.
product for that.
You hear? She got a
Slide
product
on
for
your
that.
finger. It's a quick, cute little vibrator.
So okay, my question, right, is can excess like using a vibrator specifically, I'm asking this question.
Okay.
Using a vibrator on your clitoris, right? If you do it excessively,
Yes.
could it cause you to be numb and not be able to accept penetration?
Desensitized.
Yes. Can you be desensitized to where that's your only way now to come?
Well, so the statistic is 80% of women need clitoral stimulation to orgasm anyway. 80%.
80%.
So if you have not experienced one, it could be because in the midst of your penetration, you're not stimulating your clitoris. Now, excessive at a high speed of vibration over a long period of time, like every day for probably a year, yes, you can desensitize to where, you know, you might shock your nerve endings, but just know it's 8,000 nerve endings, so you might just be stuck with 7,099. 7,999. But yes, I have heard stories where women excessive overuse of their vibrator on their clitoris had caused them to desensitize. But on the flip side to that, vibration and having a clitoral toy is also good for you. So technically, that is also good for you because the vibration helps bring blood flow. Because the clitoris is the same, pretty much in the same realm as a penis. It does enlarge or engorge the same way a penis does. So blood is going to come to your clitoris, and then it's going to get sensitive. That's the whole thing. So that I put it in how even the doctors explained at a training. Your clitoris has no other use. It ain't there for nothing. Y'all realize that. It ain't there for nothing but to bring you pleasure. So, because how is it that you have 8,000 nerve endings in that small, one little area? So that can just be real, real highly sensitive. And a man only has almost half of that in their whole situation. In their penis and their ball sack. So, it's there for nothing but pleasure.
No other, okay.
It has no other use. Think about it. It has no other use.
Okay.
It doesn't have a function but to bring you pleasure.
So on the flip side now, right? Because
Right.
a situation was brought to me by one of my friends. She has had intercourse with this particular guy before. But it seems like when, I guess, oh no.
Hold on, YouTube fam.
Hold on,
Commercial break. Hold on, YouTube fam.
Listen, y'all. It's the remix. Y'all know what's going on. We got some things we about to do real quick. Shay about to get on the swing.
Oh, Lord.
Wait.
We ain't putting nobody in no swing. No, not right now.
Not right now. Okay.
All right,
You-
YouTube.
If you want
That's
to
what
see
the
a
nigga do
swing
to her,
demo,
y'all.
that's when you book me for a party with your girls.
Book her, y'all.
If y'all want to see the swing, That's when you say, "Hey, Nikki,
Hey.
I need you to show up."
What's a swing? What you mean?
What's a swing?
What you mean?
Well, Pure Romance has a door swing.
A door swing. Okay.
A door swing.
And what the door swing do, girl?
It is helpful for just a whole bunch of random different positions that you can try. Just to try sex in a different area.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
To not have sex in the bed.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because
To
again,
get
some
outside of it.
people
Okay.
highly these people do exist. I've had conversations with a lot of different women where their partner really highly believes we can only have sex in this particular area.
Absolutely not.
Just the bed. Like, so
That's
you ain't
boring.
been in the
Running
bathroom,
in that
you ain't
damn
been in the living room, like nowhere else but the bed.
Right.
So it's here just to bring a little something different, a little spice, just to try something new.
Okay.
But back to
what
what you were saying.
So basically saying that masturbation or excessive masturbation for a man may cause them to have dry ejaculation.
I looked that up. I did a little recon about that. And from what I reconned about it, I highly believe it's a pump fake.
A pump fake.
Pump fake. Dudes can
Pump.
fake it too. Now, from what I understood, when I looked it up, it had to do with, it was a medical reason. It didn't have to do, and it had to do with meds and all of that stuff. It had nothing to do with excessive getting your little man off. It had nothing to do with that. So I highly believe.
Pump fished?
I believe, just at that one time, he might have already did it and he was able to get hard. He just, already caught his nut and
So
he was
what
just trying
if,
to.
So
my
what
God.
if it's with a guy that it happens all the time? Then could that be
A
a
medical.
medical?
That might be a
He
medical
might
issue.
want to go see somebody about that. Because I'm quick. If it's something outside of my realm, Pure Romance realm, quick to tell you, go see your primary care. Or, for the fellas or for ladies, go see your gynecologist.
Wow.
So
he pump fishing?
But I highly believe you pump faking because dudes can fake it. Dudes can fake it too.
Absolutely.
They can fake
Especially-
orgasm and what have you thinking they didn't pulled out and all that stuff and they just said,
Oh, let me go to the bathroom.
right.
Dang.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Ooh, that's so bad.
Especially the ones that finish before it even gets started. They get done real quick and then they just go. Mary Kay, they just go and shit is like semi-hard. Listen,
Ooh.
You got gummy worm. Lord Jesus.
That is
And
bad.
I'm
shit,
gonna
y'all.
drink to that. She didn't say something serious. She didn't gummy worm.
But I do want to piggyback off of the excessive.
What do you do? What do you do with the
Gummy worm.
what do you do? What DC do?
The excessive masturbation, I guess, with the permanent numbness. Because I was doing it a lot when it comes to I have the perfect shower head, and
Switch up and stop using vibrators. Use your fingers. Use
no, I don't.
other things.
See, my fingers get tired after a while.
This girl said her fingers get tired.
If I show you my, because I show Shay, I have this. It's like a super, but it's like a.
But that's water. That's pressure. That's
No. She got a vibrator. They got a
and I only use it on the
button.
clitoris. And it has 4 different speeds, and I use speed 4. And the shit is literally it's crazy. It's just it's like a magnitude. It's just the shit is just like a world vibration kind of feeling. But I use it most of the time, and I'll probably use it 6 days out the week, maybe 4 or 5 times a day.
You didn't hear the
Okay.
extent.
Did you say 4 or 5 times a day?
Okay.
That's
So-
20 times a week.
I'm gonna honestly say this is what I kind of recommend for you.
You need a boyfriend.
Primary.
No, not really. Switch the game up. Switch your game up. You just may need a variety.
I don't like the
Of
fake
course.
penis. I don't like that.
This is clitoral. I didn't say nothing about penis.
Okay.
Because you enjoy clitoral stimulation.
Right.
That's a completely different type of orgasm, a vaginal orgasm.
Nikki, the vibrator almost hurt my wrist. You know my arm ain't
can show me afterwards.
No,
get
look
Show
how
me
she ready to
after.
get it.
But she gonna go
gonna
get
get
it.
it. She's
But
gonna get
I
it.
wouldn't.
Oh Lord,
Jesus.
it hurt my. It
But
really hurt
anywho,
me.
Again, I recommend you just get a variety of things. Don't kill
different
yourself
vibrators.
off of one.
Okay.
Different
Okay.
types,
I see
different
what you're saying.
things.
Yeah.
Because
Switch it up. Right.
yeah,
Right.
switch it up. Use
Look at
a
you.
shower head. Use that water. Use a shower head. Use your fingers.
That vibrator.
Switch it up.
And very much sanitized.
I mean, either way it go, I got some cleaner.
She
So
got cleaners.
this is
Girl,
This
if you
is
don't get rid of that and get some wireless, girl,
She
but
got
my
the
bullet
wire
still
with
in
it,
there.
y'all.
this is
She went and got it.
the first.
Bless the Lord.
Disclaimer:
This
This
is
is
the
not a pure
second-
romance product.
This is not a
This
pure
is
romance
not pure
product.
romance. CVS $59.99.
$60 from CVS.
$5 discount.
That ain't. That
This
ain't
is this is 3.
nothing. Okay.
This
Number
is
one.
4.
Number one. Let me tell you why you need to go ahead and have the pure romance. YouTube fam, we coming.
YouTube. Lord
That's
bless us,
too loud.
Lord.
Everybody know what you doing.
YouTube.
Honestly, this too loud. Everybody know what you doing.
When I have it in, you can't hear it.
Hey, when I cut on,
YouTube, I don't know what's going on
romance
today.
toy
Hi, YouTube.
and cut it up on loud, you gonna barely hear it. I don't like noise. I don't like everybody know. The only noise they're gonna hear should be you. You feel me?
That is
Not
loud.
Your toy. This is loud.
That is loud.
And number one, if you're a bullet girl,
course.
we do have
Poor YouTube video.
some,
We done dropped twice.
some wireless
Okay, YouTube.
things.
That's too loud.
That's loud.
No
Is it
more
gonna
moving
stick?
around this
That-
thing now.
That is loud.
Grip.
Yeah.
But
Grip.
we do have some wireless bullets.
Okay.
We have some.
Does
other
it have
things.
this level of? Because I don't feel like I
You'll
can
have
use
to
anything.
see.
less.
Here's the fun thing about pure romance parties, ladies. These are the fun things. It's different than going in Spencer's or how she says she got this in CVS. You're not gonna find out how it vibrates. But at a party, this is kind of you can try, but not try on you before you buy. So you will be able to feel the intensity of any of the toys that are available that I have in stock that you may be interested in. That I have as a demo. You can feel how strong it will vibrate to see if that will work for you. That's the plus about a party. So if there's things that you want to experience and you a little nervous to go into the store, that's when you call me, inbox is open, and say, hey, I want to get my girls together. You ain't got to be no super huge group, and we just want a little education.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bring the education and the fun, and we're gonna have a good old time.
Okay.
Hey.
See,
Yeah,
y'all know Lola is very transparent.
I got a feeling I got about 2 in my head for you.
Did y'all
3.
see the one with the licking thingy? The suction, it sucks the clitoris, and then it's like it's a vibration, but then it has like a little tongue in it where it. What you gave me, girl? You gave me. What you gave me?
She's sniffing her own pheromones, getting high.
She's sniffing her own pheromone. Okay. So products that you have, Nikki, that would enhance our sexual experiences.
Yes.
So
We have
which you had.
a few different products. I just pulled out one particular thing, but I can speak about the other ones because it's over there.
Okay.
Because I seen the enhancement, I was like, ooh, I already know what I'm talking about. So for the young lady who may be having some issues, women of a certain age, we just never know who may be watching this. So I say ladies of a certain age, past menopause, or if you're sick or anything like that, or if you just may be having some health things going on, but you still want to have sex, and you feel you just need a little help. So this is my quick little demo about these products. Pure Romance does have enhancement creams and gels to where they help bring blood flow to the clitoris, and it's going to get it nice and sensitive. Okay? So, because women, we're more like crock pots, men are like microwaves. They get turned on just because you walk past in the room.
Mm-hmm.
But us, on the other hand, on average, it takes us about 25 minutes to get acclimated to be ready for sex. So I'm here to help kind of somewhat even that playing field. I'm going to bring that time down some. And we really have 3, but these are the 2 main ones. Okay. We have our Euphoria Enhancement Cream. Not that one. That's a small bottle. Euphoria Enhancement Cream. Show that to the Facebook world. And this one is not flavored. But Pure Romance has a patented, so I wouldn't call it a system. It's called Triplex Tingle. Girl, you better not show up on it. Come on, Dana Black. Come on, Dana Black. Show it out for me, Dana Black.
My peripheral.
That one, right, and the bottle is gorgeous. It is a beautiful bottle. Our founder, Patty Risman, is all about aesthetics and how things look and stuff like that. So,
and I don't
by the way. A lot of packaging is changing. So she loves beautiful things, and our Euphoria collection is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. Okay. And we also have another enhancement cream called O. This one is for men and women. You can use it on a male partner as well. You just put a pea-sized amount of any enhancement cream on your clitoris, rub it in. If you have our gel-based one that is amped, or the Euphoria, it's going to absorb a little faster just because it is a gel. This one is a cream, so it may take about a minute. So kind of like a 30-second difference, but our O is flavored. So let's say you put some on because you didn't make your phone call. They on the way. I'm 15 minutes out, 5 minutes out. You go ahead and put your cream on. So when they get there and that person so choose to want to perform an oral flavor, ooh, you taste good. What you got, girl? You taste like vanilla. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, thank you. Appreciate that. So you can go ahead and get your first one out the way, because you already, as soon as they touch it, it's gonna be highly sensitive. That's O. That is O. Now, but we do have a few other enhancement products. She spoke of She Don't Choke. That made me think about our other product called Great Head.
Great head, not good head. You
great head.
Ooh.
Because
they got great
flavored head is fun head, and fun head is great head. Did you hear me? I'm gonna say it one more time.
One more time for the people.
Flavored head is fun head, and fun head is great head. Okay. You hear me? Now, it does not stop your gag reflex. It helps relax your gag reflex, and it helps promote saliva in your mouth. And as I say at any of my parties, any flavor is better than organic penis flavor. Okay, any flavor is better than that, unless that is your tea. If that's your tea, be great. Go have fun.
You get a shot of that, a shot of that.
You know what I'm saying? You put a little bit in your mouth, you know, and then go ahead and swallow it. It's going to coat your throat. It's going to coat your throat, and it's just going to help relax your gag reflex, so you can take a little more of your male partner in your mouth. For oral flavors. And we do have a few flavored lubricants that you can do the same thing with as well, such as our whips and our sensations.
I've tried the whips before years ago.
Yeah, it's still great. We just got different flavors. You know, we got a maple bacon. You know what I'm saying? If that's your thing. Now, put some people into that. Y'all know how many people love bacon? I hear these maple bacon. But let me tell you what it tastes like, though. You had a what's that thing from McDonald's with the syrup in it?
The McMuffin?
No.
The syrup? The donut stick?
No.
I don't know.
McGriddle.
McGriddle.
It tastes like a McGriddle. Not the meat part, but the
actual.
Because how it's sweet, but also has a little savory combination in it. So we have a variety of flavors.
Okay.
I'll drop my website and a mobile catalog in the comments for listen. If bacon is your thing, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. But, it's just some fun stuff to help enhance the experience of sex. Okay. I try to tell, any of my clients' partners, especially their male partners, we're not here to replace you. This is like a football team. This defense, you know what I'm saying? You offense, run it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all teammates. you ain't getting replaced. Cause that ain't nothing that dildo, that vibrator can do. That dildo, that vibrator, one can't hold her at night.
Right.
Can't say them sweet nothings in her ear.
Absolutely.
Can't talk dirty to her. You know what I'm saying? It's just a teammate to help enhance the sexual experience, not to replace you.
Okay.
Just first and foremost. Just know that.
And then
Y'all
some
are
guys
teammates.
that like the actual vibrator to be put behind their nuts.
Now.
They like that shit. There's
Really?
some men
Speaking
that
of.
enjoy the vibration on their nuts.
Okay.
Like,
Speaking of that, vibration on her nuts, on their nuts.
Her
we
nuts.
Well, nowadays,
they hers if you
her
mad, but
nuts.
they mine. They mine. I got paperwork on them nuts. Them mine. Okay? As my husband like to say, I got paperwork on that.
Signed
That's mine.
contract.
Right, signed contract.
Okay.
Sealed by the state of Georgia. Hear me? The county. We do have vibrating C rings.
Okay.
No, the C don't stand for cock. Please stop. No. The C stands for constriction. To help constrict the blood flow, to help leave him engorged a little longer.
Okay.
And it depends on which one you get, you're gonna turn your male partner into a live vibrating toy. Except for it can do a little more.
Get out of here.
Switch up the tempo. So,
So.
just because it's the possibility if you are watching this, and you have someone under the age of 18 around you, pretty please, excuse them out of your earshot and out of the view of the camera, because, all parties, again, these products are for double features, men and women, age 18 and older, and this particular one.
I like the angle.
That's fine. You can turn it around because I'm not second out the box. This particular one is our double feature from our Spotlight collection, YouTube, Facebook. One, again, we're all for packaging. Purple is awesome and amazing. It is 24 karat gold plate, and it does come with a charger. It is rechargeable. This one has over 10 vibrating speeds and functioning in pulsating patterns, and it is just gorgeous. It is beautiful. It is pretty. And if you want to see me demo this product again,
Wait, let me show you too.
get me on the party. Book me on the party. And like I said, get your girls together. Get your crew together, and we can. Right. And it's awesome. It's pretty. And they can turn it on so they can feel the vibration of it. But that's gonna just turn your partner into a live vibrator.
Okay.
And for the ladies who are in the 80%, all the 80%ers, this is going to help with that clitoral stimulation while having sex.
Nice.
And we have some toys that
Looks like
dual. If you so even while you're having sex with your partner and you want to enhance your sexual experience, that's when the toy is fun.
Okay.
So let's say your partner is taking you from the back, whether male or female. They can either do the reach around with the toy, or you can grab your toy yourself and stimulate your clitoris with your toy, and just take your orgasm to an all-time high. But sometimes clitoris stimulation is needed, and vibration.
Before you
You gotta lick it
before you stick it.
I wasn't ready.
Put it in the back. Go ahead and
But
lick
this
it.
is
Lick my
random.
crack.
This is random.
Lick it in the front. Put it in the back. Put it in the front. Put it in the back. Go
And of
ahead
course,
and lick
if
it.
it is a vibrating toy, it's for the gentleman. It can be enjoyable for them as well.
Okay.
So, you do get to reap some benefits, but they do as well.
Okay.
So that's why I call them couples toy. I say the C stands for couple, but in all actuality, the C, whether you go anywhere, stands for constriction. Because it's going to constrict the blood flow in the penis.
So with constricting the blood flow, does that make him last longer or no?
It should. It's going to help kind of keep him harder a little longer.
Okay.
Because it's constricting the blood flow and getting it not to go the other way. Hopefully he don't think about something stupid. And they go wrong.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Because guys do that.
They don't. They start thinking about dumb stuff.
And then you be like
That. Hold up, like that dry ejaculation, that pump fake. You start thinking about dumb stuff.
Right.
It start giving you the gummy worm. So you don't want that. You don't want that.
How you doing, girl? I'm trying to...
That
Y'all
gummy
know what I'm talking
worm.
about, the gummy worm.
That gummy worm. That gummy worm.
So think using candy while giving oral sex is good?
Okay.
I've used Pop Rocks.
Pop rocks,
so-
roll-ups.
Listen, y'all. Okay. Those are fun, but they do not need to be introduced to any hole in your body. They're fun.
That's true. Right.
Because
Imagine
infection,
that shit.
It'd be a
and
top right in
because
that
it
hole.
actually has sugar in it.
Right.
Our products don't.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that. Diabetics, you ain't got to worry about that. Use as much of this stuff as you want. This is
Mama!
legit. This is real. This
No,
is legit.
mama.
This is for you.
Legit, all the flavored lubricants and all of that stuff in the enhancement products, they are sugar free, and that is a good thing to know because you don't really
Sugar
need to-
free, so don't
you
use
don't
your
need to
diabetes
introduce-
as excuse.
right.
Like I can't lick it, I got diabetes. Bitch, this is sugar free.
These products sugar free, so you don't have to worry. It's like infection is real. Infection is real. These products are cheaper than a copay. Copay is going up. The insurance hustle is real. They're cheaper than a copay. Legit. So, granted, yes, that honey, maybe even cheaper. Use that anywhere else but in the genital area. Like, have fun with your food, but have food fun away from the genital area. That is my
Don't
word
look
of
so
advice.
sad. She look just.
Don't look sad.
Well, it's education now.
I look
because
sad.
It is education because you don't really need to
Sorry,
introduce
y'all.
sugar to any, to your
Bless
vagina.
the
You don't.
It's
I
education.
feel like that was my only because in the past and whatever, right? In the past, that was my way of introducing something new to a guy.
Ice is fine.
Especially
Hot
like
and cold.
if you're like going beyond the gooch area and you want to like get them.
She said good.
In
She's
the-
talking about the parking space.
Yes,
Lord,
the
Jesus.
parking
yeah.
spot. Sometimes I
Nice chick
back
out
up a
there.
little bit too much, but you
Appreciate
gotta
it,
back up
Chico.
enough just to see if they like that back up because they
You
do.
just
They
tickle
be
it a
right.
little bit with the tip of your tongue while his balls is in your mouth.
Yeah, you gotta.
They said it, not me.
you gotta
They
do
talking
it-
about the good.
Do it in the bite.
Parking space.
You said do it in the back.
You gotta
Anal,
lick it.
anal.
No.
What about anal, Nikki?
Hard pause.
What's
It's
the
a hard stop.
Since they were at the gooch.
Since we're at the
Since we
gooch.
went towards the gooch, let's
Since
talk
we're at
about
the gooch. Go a little further.
Let me say, before you guys hit that
Since
part,
we at the
let me say this.
What?
I don't have. Okay, I'm scared. Okay, because I am a shitter. I like to shit. Okay,
Ain't nothing wrong
I
with
shit
that.
a lot, and my biggest fear
Okay.
is getting over. And guys should know. Okay, if they're gonna do this, this is something that you should
Yeah,
expect.
you're gonna expect.
But I have to be willing to accept that because that is
Yes.
on my own. That is some stink ass shit that's coming out of me, and I don't think I can go back to finishing if that ever happens. That is my biggest fear, and I get there are some things that you can do to try to clear out your system.
Yeah.
But my nerves, myself, when I'm nervous, like if I'm going to go
You have
see,
anxiety.
right? If I know I'm about to go see a guy, and I'm somebody that I already probably done fucked 50 million times, and that's in my schedule to go. Right until I pull out. Right up until
2
the
o'clock.
point where I'm supposed to
Saturday,
get there,
1:55.
my stomach is bubbling. So I don't.
Anticipation.
Right. It's just like I can't. And then when I get there, I probably done fought it like 5 times ready to go before I even. So you gotta go to the bathroom and you gotta wipe and do all of that stuff just to make sure it wasn't a wet fart. But I'm just saying, it's very it's hard for me to relax to get there. Now I'll take a tongue or a finger, but the people kind of sizes that I come my way, I don't know if I can handle all of that from the bike.
Okay.
From the bike.
Okay.
I've had an experience where I did shit on it, but he got a clear warning before he decided to enter. This is in the past, many years ago, but he got a warning. I told him, I was like, I don't know if this is a good time to do this right now. He was so, eager to do it, and it happened.
That was an experience.
He got a fudge surprise.
What you think? I think that's my only thing why I'm so scared. And then of course because I know when that shit feels so good. When you shit, that shit sometimes shit feels so good when it's coming out. So I can only imagine.
But we had a whole relationship after that. So,
Right.
I mean,
I can only imagine.
That's very intimate.
How it
That is
That's love.
That's right. That's love.
Love.
He
You
love love.
That's what I'm saying. I went way married, and it's something I would explore with my husband because he can't judge me. Like, he can't leave now because you in a contract.
Right.
Like, this is what we doing, and we can work on that. But not with just some random Joe that be like, I want to just go ahead. Let me no, because then the whole world gonna know. Because when we get famous, then they gonna be like, I
that bitch shit on me.
And she shitted on me.
Literally.
I don't want that, so I'll save my little butthole for my husband.
Okay. So there are a few different ways you can explore anal sex. So this is my anal 101.
101.
Anal 101.
Let me get a pen.
Pure romance.
She wants to get a pen.
Get a pen, write it down.
Take a
pictures
picture. I don't
and last long.
Well, we got recordings.
So,
I don't want a picture.
First and foremost, I want to say anything that you probably heard from your friends, your homies, and all of that stuff, and it's probably wrong. Because when I learned about it, I was like, ooh, I've been wrong all my sex life. So, how you are to properly introduce yourself to anal. Number one, the person receiving is in full control. They are in full control. Just know you have more control over the situation than you realize. And if your partner understands that the one receiving is the one that has the control over the situation, that is helpful. That's why it is good, with a long-term partner. If you just know that you're ready to have that particular erogenous zone stimulated, then at least be safe with it. I want you to be safe. So, again, one, you need communication. You need to be able to take your time. You need to be communicating to say, this hurts, that doesn't. You need to be able to communicate, one. Two, libations. Do you help? Have your cocks up. Because, one, again, you need to be calm when you do it.
Then I don't need to drink because
you don't need to go. You don't need because you don't need to be so far gone because there might be that drunk night where you was like, oh, we did it, babe, and you have no clue what your pain threshold was just because you were so gone. It could. It needs. You need to be. If that's what's going to help calm you, then so be it. So if it's libations or whatever your vice may be that'll help calm you down, so be it. Do that. You just need to be able to be in a good enough mental space to know, ow, this hurts too much, pull back. Okay. Now, one, no, you do not need to be on all fours when you do this. Too much power. You gave that person too much power over your body because that's just a straight, bottomless, deep hole pit. You don't want to do that. The proper position, you need to be laying on your left side in particular. Why your left side? Because that's the side that your heart is located on. So when you lay on your left side, that's going to naturally help drop your heart rate. So it's going to start to calm you somewhat. And you're going to lift your right leg. Kind of
like giving an enema.
Yeah. Lift your right leg. Okay. Now, we do have two particular products besides a condom. I don't care if you are married. Remember what comes from back there. Always wear a condom.
Right.
Anytime you have anal sex, always wear a condom. If you are using, a penis, always have a condom. Point blank, period. Finger or a toy, different situation. But if you're going to have anal sex, always wear a condom. Number two, you need booty ease. Booty ease is going to help
Booty ease.
comfort. So people, these are just the names of the products.
Booty
these are just the names of the products.
That booty ease.
You need booty ease.
That booty ease.
To help
eat that booty ease.
soothe some of that, to help take some of the sting out of what's going to happen.
Okay.
Now, the back door also, that's what we're going to first with the back door is also, it is a muscle as well. So, but it's a muscle that needs you to grant permission to it. So before you enter, make sure you properly lubricate. You need to use Pure Romance World. We have a lubricant called Pure Pleasure. It is our silicone-based lubricant. Why you want silicone and not water-based? Because what will water eventually do? Evaporate. You don't want that to happen with the once you get going. You don't want it to evaporate. You need something that's going to have constant slip.
Right.
So, you need a silicone-based lubricant. Use that. Hey, listen. Now you can use the pure pleasure and the booty ease if you've never explored, and you may want to explore even with a finger or a toy, because they do have dilators, and we do have vibrators and butt plugs of various sizes. So it's not, you can slow walk your way up to a penis with other things versus going from you've never had anal sex before to you got a 9-inch cock that got a 3-inch girth. You know what I'm saying? That's just me exaggerating. You know what I'm saying? You can't go from this to that. You know what I'm saying?
See why I'm so scared.
Stair step yourself. Stair step yourself.
Right.
And that's one of those exploration days. Hey babe, let's explore. Let's just see. Let's try finger today. Still, always make sure it's lubricated and make sure he washes his hands first. Of course. Make sure his hands are washed.
Tell me you gonna cook dinner after.
Just make sure his hands is washed, because you don't know, because you wiped well, but he's going in. You don't know what's gonna come out under his nail. We're just being honest. We're just being honest. There are some nerve endings back there, because for a man, that's where their prostate is located on the other side, and you can have an anal orgasm. It is real. Yes, you can. It is also an erogenous zone that can, cause you to orgasm. I just want everyone to be conscientious and think about what they're doing, and not just want to go, oh, let's go have, just go there, So always be, at least when you're ready to explore that, be careful, be conscientious, and be aware of what's going on, and be safe. Be safe. Because you can enjoy it. It can be enjoyable. As I tell in my parties, don't yuck someone's yum. Because that somebody may like that. That's their thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And other people like, I don't know. I'm not going to do that. That's a no for me. It's a hard no. But if you do want to explore it, at least be safe when you do it. So don't get on all fours. Lay on your left side, lift your leg. And take it centimeter by centimeter, however slow you want to go at your own pace.
Right.
That you are comfortable with, and be able to communicate. If you need your safe word, that's too much, pull back, be able to openly communicate, but you need to be with a partner who's willing to listen when you're saying that. That's too much, pull back.
Right. Okay.
And, and I could go a little deeper into that with how we medically learned about stuff, about chambers and all that stuff, but I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there.
That's another conversation.
Yeah, it's a different conversation.
I might need to go ahead and throw a party then.
Yeah.
They're fun. They're fun. It's holiday time.
Okay, we can arrange that. We can make some arrangements.
Yeah.
Well, we love all this information. We definitely
Very
took in a
educational.
lot. Very educational. So for those who have tuned in and who will watch later, please.
Hey, don't
Ask
judge us when the day goes.
Yes.
questions
So
there?
we have one question. Just wanted to know about threesomes. I've been asked for years and I refuse. I was waiting for her to come back on so I can ask her why. What makes her uncomfortable to refuse? She's been in a relationship for 7 years. But I know that
she wants to bring a threesome into her relationship.
no, I guess the guy wants to bring,
But
but
she's
then
still saying
again,
no.
she's not there. But she refused to do so. But then so have you been cheated on? Have you cheated on you? Is there trust issue? That threesomes come into a big play. Is the reason why you have to literally trust your partner to be able to have a threesome, because that can automatically go left. Communication and trusting your partner is a big key when you decide to bring someone else into your relationship.
To each his own. To each his own when they decide to bring extra people into their relationship, because we're talking about a relationship here,
Right.
not just talking about
Because I said she
sporadic
said 7
fun.
years.
7 years.
Right.
That's so good.
For me being in a relationship, and I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but I feel like that's opening up Pandora's box with bringing in another person to your relationship, because you just don't know, especially when it is your guy that's asking for it.
Right.
You
Something
get what I'm
about
saying? It's something
you
about
that's
that
not
doesn't
enough.
resonate well in my spirit.
I don't know. I don't know if that's
You know
a
what I'm
feeling
saying?
like-
If my
That's
man
a
is
conversation.
asking, let's bring somebody, have you already fucked this girl? Like, especially if they have an idea already who they want to bring in. Like, it's all kind of different levels to that. I just feel like that's just opening up Pandora's box. Period. When you're bringing an extra person into your relationship. Threesomes in relationships.
Okay. That I would want to touch with threesomes because I somewhere remember about poly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my recommendation.
We do a part 2.
Bring someone poly and to have that conversation.
I do have
to
someone
add that level to it.
Okay.
To add that level to it and layer to it.
All right, y'all. We're gonna talk about threesomes and poly. Let's see if we can get a guest speaker next week for that. This was definitely the Black Hot Girls Talk.
Yes, very educational.
Sex edition part 2.
Very.
It was women's health.
Women's
right?
health.
Women's sexual health. It is not a
dirty word.
Not a dirty word.
Not a dirty word.
Ladies, get to know your bodies. Touch yourself. Look at yourself.
Look in the
if you
mirror.
have not, you know
Love
what I'm saying?
yourself.
Love
Use your
yourself.
phone. We all have phones. Take your
Yes.
phone, snap a picture, take a video. You know,
Touch it.
Touch it.
Touch it.
touch it,
Back to
twist
it.
it, big,
Okay.
watch it, turn it, leave it, let
All
you
that.
let it,
All
touch
right.
it.
Nikki, where can we find you?
Right.
You can find me on Facebook for anyone who may want to.
Come on
Jesus.
now. Damn, we almost
YouTube
died.
fam, hey YouTube fam, Facebook fam, I know y'all can hear me.
Jesus.
You can follow me on Facebook. I'm Chef Nikki as one word. P Jackson on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm PR by Chef Nikki. And if you want to join my VIP group, it is fun. I drop random stuff in there, random sexual health facts, sales, and promotions that I may be having. Because start December 3rd, 12 days of Giftmas is going down. So a lot of coupon codes coming down from corporate that'll go live on my website, my personal website, which is www.pureromance.com/Nikki Peterson, NIKKI PETERSON. That's my personal website. So that's 24-hour shopping. If you can't order directly through me, send me an inbox or whatever. Follow me. If you want to be in my private VIP group, send me a message or for Facebook fam, drop a comment below and I will and I can add you into my private VIP group. You can add me as a friend, all that stuff. Follow me and all that good jazz. And you can get any other information from my website, my personal website. And for you guys, it's more easier to get in contact with me because y'all already on Facebook. I can drop you in the group. So, but it is awesome. It is fun. I love what I do. It will be 5 years since I've been doing it. And I just love being in the midst of the ladies, being encouraging, empowering, and educating. And it's always fun. See, we done had fun the whole time. So just imagine if you had your own girls' night. Y'all had me at the front of the room.
That's right. Well, we thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
for having me. She is our official first guest for the show. Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, thank you for watching. We love y'all for watching and subscribing. Please share, comment, and subscribe. We love you so much. Until next week, it was the Black Hot Girls Talk Show.
We talking about sex. We talking about booty. We talking about dick in the butt. You get $5. Listen, okay?
No more pop rocks or fruit roll-ups,
No more
guys.
pop rocks and fruit roll-ups.
No more gummy
I really
bears.
thought that was the shit.
No more gummies.
Just put it anywhere else on the body besides
And
the
for my
area.
future husband out there, when we get married, we gonna do it in a bike. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Goodbye.
We gonna do it.
Till next
Till
week.
next time.